Some places don't want to be lived in. And sometimes, they make sure you never leave. This is the story of Arjun, a freelance writer looking for peace, silence, and cheap rent. He found all three in flat 703 of Greenwood Heights. But what he didn't know is that flat 703 had been locked up and left alone for the past 12 years. No one warned him, because no one wanted to talk about it. He moved in on a rainy afternoon. The lights flickered. The air was damp. But Arjun didn't care. He wanted solitude. He unpacked a few boxes, made himself tea, and sat by the window, watching the city blur in the rain. That night, he slept early, and exactly at 3:13 a.m., he woke up to the sound of footsteps from the kitchen. He got up, heart pounding. Every step was slow, careful. When he reached the kitchen, it was empty. But on the floor, a spoon. He hadn't even unpacked his cutlery yet. The next night, again at 3:13 a.m., 3 soft knocks from the front door. Knock, knock, knock. He opened it. No one. But when he turned back, every light was off, and in the mirror across the hallway, he saw a silhouette of a woman standing behind him. He turned. Nothing. Arjun was scared now. He didn't sleep the next night. He set up his camera, sat in silence, and at exactly 3:13 a.m., something appeared on the screen. Not a person, not a shadow, but a woman, wearing a torn saree, crawling across the ceiling, twisting her head unnaturally towards the lens. And then, she smiled. The next morning, Arjun didn't wait. He packed, panicked, sweating. He reached the door, but it wouldn't open, no matter how hard he pulled. The lock didn't budge. It was like the door was never meant to open again. And then, the whispers started from the drain, from the mirror, from inside the walls. He screamed, he cried, and then suddenly, the door opened. He stepped out, finally free. But before he left, he turned for one last look and saw himself standing inside, smiling, waving. Then, the door slammed shut. Building security said he entered that flat, but there's no footage of him ever leaving. Flat 703 remains vacant, but sometimes neighbors still hear typing sounds and someone whispering behind the walls. They say the flat isn't empty, it's just occupied by someone who used to be real. If the rent is too cheap, ask why. Because some apartments don't want furniture, they just want souls.